Whenever you are.
She's not here. Yes, sir. Good afternoon and welcome to the City of Franklin Beer Board meeting Tuesday, May the 9th, 2023, beginning at 4 p.m. here in our boardroom. First, we'll have a roll call for our call to order. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Present.
Alderman Hampson, how do you vote?
Present.
And the chair votes present as well. Next, we'll move to an approval of minutes. This is a consideration of approval of minutes, April 11th, 2023, for Beer Board meeting. Is there a motion?
So move.
And is there a second?
Second.
Thank you both. And we'll have a roll call vote. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Hampson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Excellent. And the chair votes yes as well. Next, we'll move to old business. This is consideration of application of Franklin Noon Rotary Club, DBA, Franklin Rodeo, Williamson County Ag Expo Center, 4215 Long Lane, Franklin, Tennessee, 37064. A. Scott Hubbard, Managing Agent for special event date and hours, May 17th through the 20th, 2023, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central.
All right, good evening. This is Scott Hubbard with Franklin Noon Rotary, and he's here to tell you a little bit about the event.
Yeah, this is for the Franklin Rodeo, which I know y'all are all very familiar with. And the rodeo actually begins on the 18th and goes through the 20th, but the 17th, we have a Down in the Dirt event that is open to the public. And so that's why we applied for the extra day there. But we're very excited. This is our 71st rodeo, I believe.
Congratulations.
So, yes, we're very excited.
Excellent. Any questions for Mr. Robert?
Were you around for the first one?
I was not.
Do you remember the year?
Well, 1950, I believe. And I know the club was started in 1949. Now, my first one, I think it would have already been about 1980. So when I was in 7th grade, I believe. So that was my first one. I remember sliding down the hill over at
We used
with all the other kids.
Walk down Main Street, walk
right.
up to the
That's
Carter House, and
That's exactly
if you had a
right.
horse to ride, you got in. If you didn't, you paid.
That's right. That's right. And I certainly never rode. I just was a spectator.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Take it.
I make a motion to approve the permit request.
Thank you, sir.
Second.
And the motion has been properly seconded. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Hanson, how do you
Yes.
vote? And the chair votes yes as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank
So
you.
Scott, you're doing 5 to 11 on all 4 days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, it will more than likely be 10 o'clock, but I put.
So you got some
just to
old
make
members
sure.
in the
Sir?
noon. You got some old members in the Noon Rotary, right?
That's right, we do. That's correct. Yeah, and this is just going to be for the VIP section. It's not going to be serving the whole crowd. It's just for a very certain section where we serve.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
y'all very much.
Thank you,
And the
sir.
applicants are going to just wait, and we will sign the permits after the meeting.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. All right. And we'll move to new business now. New business agenda item number 3 is consideration of application of Habitat for Humanity, Williamson Maury, DBA Hammers and High Heels, the factory at Franklin, 230 Franklin Road, Franklin, Tennessee, 37064. Kim Randall, Managing Agent for special event date and hours, May 19th, 2023, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
And this is Brianne DeMoss. She's the Outreach and Event Coordinator for Habitat for Humanity, and she's going to share with you a little bit about this event.
Yeah, so this is our 14th annual Hammers and High Heels event. All of the money raised at the event goes to building a home for a single mom in the community. We have live music from Burning Las Vegas. We have a plated dinner. We have a silent auction, photo booth. The theme this year is garden party. So we're really, the kind of message is planting the seed to help a family grow. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Excellent. We'll open up questions from the board.
No questions.
Questions, sir?
I don't have any, you've done it before, you know what the drill is, so, with no problem, so.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Moss. All right, we'll take a motion.
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Mr. Alderman
Second.
Barnhill. It's been properly seconded by Alderman Hanson. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Hanson, how do you vote?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moss.
Thank you.
Move to agenda item number 4, consideration of application of Saddle Up, DBA Music Country Grand Prix, Brownland Farm, 1155 Hillsborough Road, Franklin, Tennessee, 37069. Alana McKinley, managing agent for special event date and hours, June 3 through 2023, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
And this is Alana McKinley. She's
Hi.
the event director for Saddle Up, and she can share a little bit about this event with you as well.
So the event, the first year was 1989. So they've been doing this every year. And Saddle Up, I don't know if any of you are familiar with it, but they use equine therapy. So all of the money goes back to Saddle Up so that they can support helping these children go through the programs. And the actual event time is I need to update that because we're there all day, but we will only be serving from 2:30 to 6:30.
Well, so the application for the beer permit was 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and so that is what was on the agenda and what you will be voting on. As long as you're serving beer within those hours and not beyond those hours,
Perfect.
you're fine.
Okay.
You don't have to serve beer
Okay.
for the entirety.
I'll be like, it's 11, we got to start drinking. Sorry, it's on the permit.
All right, so questions from the board?
For me?
Okay. Alderman Barnhill?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, sir.
No, second.
And properly seconded. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Alderman Hanson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. And the chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. McKinley.
Thank you.
We'll move to agenda item number 5, consideration of application of Kesavan Gavadan. You'll have to correct me on the pronunciation. DBA Cafe India, 101 International Drive, Suite 106, Franklin, Tennessee, 37067. Vineeth Kumar Shilam, managing agent for on-premises consumption.
All right. So this is Mr. Shalom, and he is one of the new owners of Cafe India. And so this is an application for a beer permit because of a new owner. And I believe Mr. Govadan is also still an owner. He was the previous owner. He's retaining part ownership in this business, but
Yep.
Mr. Shalom is a new owner as well. So this is an existing business, just a new permit for the new owner.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So we have been in business from 2014 in Franklin, Tennessee, and then I have been joining them for helping them out in the operations and in some of the technical side of it. But it's the same business, it's the same ownership, but just an additional person into it. And so we had to get a new company for that, LLC. And then so the reason for that, I'm here for a beer permit, new one.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Questions from the board?
None. You've been doing it since 2014.
Yes, sir.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right. It's been properly, the motion has been submitted properly and properly seconded. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Alderman Hanson, how do you vote?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next on the agenda is item number 6, consideration of application of Hyung Suk Ro, DBA Me Kitchen at 9050 Carruthers Parkway, Suite 104, Franklin, Tennessee, 37067. Hyung Suk Ro, managing agent for on-premises consumption.
And this is the owner, and he's told me I can introduce him as Nick
Nick.
to the board. And this is a new business here in Franklin. And so I think he had shared that they've had a soft opening, but I'll let you tell the board a little bit about your business.
So we are newly opening restaurant in Cold Spring area, and we're Korean international tapas restaurant, and we're in a socks are in place right now. Hours of operation is 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day except Monday.
All right.
What is your background in the restaurant business?
I have been in restaurant industry for 12 years back then, and I had a lot of training for the alcohol and the emergency kind of thing. And also our general manager, she also have decade of time of experience in restaurant industry, and we also have very strict process of the check IDs and stuff like that. And that's all.
That does it? Okay. Motion to approve?
All right.
Second.
All right. Motion has been properly submitted and properly seconded. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Hanson, how do you vote?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes as well. Thank you and congratulations. Next on the agenda is item number 7, consideration of ordinance 2023-12, an ordinance to amend Title 8, Chapter 2, Section 219 of the Franklin Municipal Code relative to background checks for beer permit applicants.
So I believe it was the last meeting, maybe the one before, where we had a discussion about a particular section of the code relative to background checks, where one subsection of the code, as it reads currently, only has a 10-year look-back period as far as certain convictions on an applicant's background. The other subsection within that same section of the code, where it specifically references DUI, has no look-back period. And we had an applicant with a DUI from 25 years ago that, because of no time limitation, we were required to disclose to the board. And so we discussed making the two sections of the code more consistent and having a 10-year look back on both of those. So that's what we've drafted, and just wanted to see if you had any feedback on that before we take it to the full board.
Discussion for the board.
No, I think that's a good idea. I do. I like it. Thank you.
Alderman Barnhill?
I don't have any,
Yeah, I also agree. After reading it, I thought that the 10 years was a good time frame to work with, and you got the edit that I had found previously.
Yes, and so thank you for bringing that up. There was a small typo where there was a missing space between words, and while we didn't find that in time to fix it for the agenda tonight, it has been corrected, and the agendas for the full board will have the corrected version of the ordinance for actual vote, for review and vote. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. And with that there, just to confirm with our city recorder, there's not a need to vote on this item since it'll be going before the board, or do we need to approve it with the corrected?
This is just for your recommendation to the.
Perfect.
To send it on to the board of mayor.
Okay.
then I'll make that motion to send it to the full board for the full board scrutiny.
All right. Motion has been made
Second.
and properly seconded. Alderman Barnhill, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Alderman Hampson, how do you
Yes.
vote? And the chair votes yes as well. Thank you both. And we'll move to other business. Is there any other or additional business to be brought before this board?
I have none.
All right, thank you, ma'am. See none from the gallery as well. Anyone here on the board?
No.
Excellent. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion has been made and properly seconded. Alderman Barnhill,
Well, we don't.
Oh, we don't have to vote?
We don't have to vote.
we're adjourned. Thank you.